Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Deep World. Today I am going to tell you how to save and protect our environment. As you know, there are three types of pollutions: air pollution, water pollution and land pollution. These three types of pollution are the main pollutions. From these pollutions, because of these are increasing day by day, and the global warming is also increasing because of these. So how can we reduce it? We can reduce it by some of the simple steps. How can we do these simple steps? As you know, these simple steps are very simple yet so useful, but we all should use these steps regularly in our daily life, so it will change our environment and reduce the pollution in our environment. So let's get started and tell you how to do these steps. First, the 3R principle. You should have know that what 3R principle is. It's reduce, reuse and recycle. You would have studied this in your previous classes. The reduce, the meaning is to consume something less or make something less. For example, like plastic is a very harmful material. It is very polluting, and it is a major cause of pollution in every pollution. If you burn it, it will release poisonous gases that causes air pollution. If you throw it in water or in the land, it will cause land pollution or water pollution. So what can we do? We should reduce it. We can destroy it or throw it here and there. We should reduce it. We shouldn't take these anymore. We should, when we go to shopping, we should not take plastics from the shopkeepers. We should always carry a jute or cotton bag while shopping. We should reduce it in any ways. So we should reduce it. But what should we do when we already have plastics in our home? When we have plastics in our home, as I told you, we can destroy it or throw it here and there. We should reuse it. Reuse means using something again and again until it's not usable again. So reuse it again, but don't take it while shopping. You reuse it in many ways, like storing something, and there are so many ways to reuse it. So reuse it, but don't consume more plastics. You note this. So when the plastic is not reusable anymore, so what should we do? You can take an example like plastic bottle. You should reduce it, but if you have it, reuse it. But when you are not able to reuse it again, you should recycle it. What recycle means is when a thing is not reusable or usable and not useful in any ways, so you should recycle it. It will go in factories and it will become new as it was before. So recycle it. Don't throw it here and there or burn it. So we talked about the 3R principles: reduce, reuse and recycle. You have learned it, and you would have learned it in previous classes. Let's talk about more steps, like hiring a volunteer to clean the garbage dump. If you don't know what is a garbage dump, then I should tell you that garbage dump is a place where all the garbage from a colony or society is throwing their garbages. When the garbage dump is has so many garbages, so the animals like cows are here to eat them. But when there are plastics, like harmful materials like plastics, they eat it and they choke to death. So what should we do from these? We should hire some volunteers to clean them up, or if you are not able to do so, then you should ask your friend or neighbors to clean it up with you. If there are many people, then it will be more efficient to cleaning it up. So clean it regularly. If you don't clean it regularly, it will collect and it will make a huge dump. So so clean it regularly, and also don't make a recycle bin and make a biodegradable and non-biodegradable bin. If you don't know what biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials are, so I should tell you those materials, those are organic, like vegetable peels, fruits, and etc. that are organic, that are come from natural sources, are natural resources. Then you should throw it in biodegradable bin, and if they are from artificial sources, then you should throw it in non-biodegradable bin. So remember it. So let's talk about more steps, like conserving water or water conservation. As you know that water conservation is a very useful steps. You should have know that water is a very exhaustible resource, means if you use it regularly it will end up someday, and it is a very limited resource. So you should conserve it. Conservation means reducing the use or collecting it. You should reduce the use of water by many ways, like when you go from for brushing your teeth. So when you are brushing your teeth, don't turn off on the tap unnecessary. You can only turn on the tap when necessary. If you notice any water wastage here and there, and in schools, in public places, then turn off the water tap. You can make a huge difference by this. When bathing, you should only use a necessary amount of water. You should take less as you can to conserve water. Other than that, the most useful step to conserve water is by rainwater harvesting. If you don't know what rainwater harvesting is, then I should tell you that rainwater harvesting is conserving the rainwater, means collecting the rainwater. When the rain goes, you should take a bucket or anything that can collect it. Then you can use it in many ways, but note, you can drink that water. It is very harmful for you and cause many diseases. But other than drinking, you can use it in many ways, like washing utensils or washing clothes. So this is the step of water conservation. Let's talk about more steps. Like you would have noticed that many people are eating non-vegetarian foods. Non-vegetarian food are come from animals, and hence it is a water I mean that it is a harm for environment. If you don't know that why animals, killing animals is a harm for environment, then I should remind you that plants and animals both come in the category of environment. Everything that is in atmosphere our, then it is under the environment. So you shouldn't kill animals and cook them and eat it. If you can do it, consume as less as you can, but don't consume so much of them, non-vegetarian foods. Let's talk about more, like when you are waiting for someone, or when you are in traffic jam, or you are in a traffic light, then you have to wait, but you can turn off the engine. If you turn off the engine, the fuel like petrol, CNG or diesel are not wasted. I told you in my previous video that petrol, diesel and CNG is an exhaustible resource, hence it is a limited resource. So you should conserve it like water. You should turn off the engines of cars and bikes, and use as less as you can. Now let's talk about CNG. I told you in a previous video that CNG is a very cleaner fuel. It is the cleanest fuel in the world. You should use it in many vehicles, but there are not many vehicles that use it. But still there are some vehicles like auto rickshaws and many more, those use it. So you should use them while traveling. Use bicycles when you are traveling a short distance. As I told you that bicycle is a very non-polluting non-polluting vehicle, because it doesn't use any fuel and it is not using anything. You should use long-lasting light bulbs. If you should would have questioning that long-lasting light bulbs, how can they can reduce the pollution? They can, because the light bulbs emits greenhouse gases. If you don't know what greenhouse gases is, greenhouse gases are very harmful gases that pollute our environment. So when you are using a long lasting light bulb, it emits greenhouse gases, but it emits less gases than a regular light bulb. So use it while you can. Also, when you are going out of home, then remember to turn off the light switches. It reduces the electricity and saves your money and electricity. Let's talk about the last thing that we all should do, and we should do this once or twice every year, like every month. We should plant trees, like people is a very oxygen providing tree. It is the most good tree to plant. It is useful in many ways. Also, neem is also useful in many ways. In medical, in medicines it is used, and many other products it is used. You should plant more trees, so they provide oxygen and it will clean our environment from these pollutions. So today we learn about the 3R principles to collect the water, to collect the garbages, to not use plastics, to save the trees, to plant the trees, and to use long lasting light bulbs, and many more. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell to do not miss any updates further, and like the video if you like it, and comment down below if you have any suggestions for next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.